Is this the first time you mail back the card? Then let me start from the beginning and I'll tell you what this is all about. The members that respond to the mail-out form from the group are entitled to receive additional benefits should they qualify for it. My job is simple. It is to provide you with the information about the no-cost benefits that you're entitled to, as well as show you the additional benefits that you may qualify for. I'll play you a short video that will explain the relationship between your union and my company and why they chose to work with us. Does that video make sense? Now that you have more information about why your union chose to work with our company, I'll play a quick video that will better explain my company's culture and why I'm here. Now, as you can see, we are a company that believes that if we're going to be working within a community, we must constantly be giving back to that community. One of the ways in which we do that is by offering opportunities to anyone looking for a new career, a career change, first-time employment. Let me have the name and number of the person that you'd like to sponsor for this opportunity, and we'll give them a call to set up an interview. The first benefit is your no-cost AD&D benefit. It is provided to you by your union as a way of thanking you for being a member in good standing. This is the AD&D certificate. The master copy, the master policy is with your union, but it looks just like this. Now, if God forbid you were to die, you would receive $4,000. If God forbid you were to lose a hand in a hand, a foot in a foot, the sight in both eyes, you would receive $4,000. If God forbid you were to suffer the loss of one hand, one foot, the sight in one eye, you would receive half of that amount. Now, non-contributory means that it is a gift from my company and your union. Non-participating means that you will receive no dividends. I'll have you verify your date of birth, the beneficiary's name and relationship, and I'll just get your autograph right there. Your next benefit is your Child Safe Kit, which is designed to help protect your children. I'll let the video explain better. So I have a Child Safe Kit for each of your children. As the video stated, you put all of your children's information into the kit. This way, if God forbid something happens to them, all the information is available immediately. And as you know, it takes the first hour when a child is missing, or the first few hours is the most critical time. So not having to fill out a form, which takes about an hour, and having all the information ready to go is invaluable. The next video will explain the Medfax kit and the Memorial Guide. These are two vitally important documents and where you can record and store your medical information should there be a medical emergency, as well as your preferences and information for your final expenses. Now, as you can see, we're trying to extend these benefits to any of your family members and friends. Who would you like to sponsor first? Mr. and Mrs. Smith, all those people that you just sponsored will receive some of the no-cost benefits as well as have access to the additional benefits. Please help your family and friends out by letting them know that I'll be in contact with them, okay? I'll need your help to let them know about this. I'll forward you a text to send to them. It's a lot easier than trying to call them all at once I leave. It is important to let them know that we will be in contact with them. We'll be calling them to set up an appointment and deliver the benefits just as we're doing with you today. Now, each member that sends back a card is seen separately because each member has a different want and a different need. What might be right for you might not be right for the member I just saw, or the member I'm going to see after you. This video will explain in simple words the needs for these benefits. So now that you have more information or more knowledge about the different types of insurance, I'll go ahead and ask you a few questions to see what you qualify, and we'll take it from there. What the needs analysis is doing is is designing a program that will help protect your family based on 5% of your take-home pay. Now, by using 5% of your take-home pay to protect your family, will that change your lifestyle in any way, shape, or form? That's my commitment to you, is to stay within 5% of your take-home pay. Now, before we continue, it's important that I review your read-off letter with you, your mandatory read-off letter with you. It basically states that once I show you the benefits, explain to you how they work, and answer any of your questions, give me a simple yes or no. Now, if these benefits make sense to you, and you'll see that they will, go ahead and take advantage of them today. Either way, here's your group report form. I'll have you fill it out to be returned to your group so that they'll receive your feedback about these benefits. The first video will explain how the program will provide an immediate sum of money for your final expenses. Now, the video stated that the average cost of final expenses is $15,000. However, due to the rate of inflation, the recommended amount is $30,000. Now, as you can see, you have no protection, so you'll need the $30,000, and that is what we are providing you with. Does this make sense so far? Why does this benefit make sense to you? Now, if God forbid you were to die during your prime working years, what would your family do without your income? Now, this video will explain how we can help replace your income. So the recommended amount of income was $150,000. You have no coverage, so you'll need $150,000. Does this make sense? Why does this benefit make sense to you? The next video will explain how we can help protect your AR mortgage. So you currently have, so the recommended amount is $75,000, which covers the remaining portion of your balance, the remaining balance of your mortgage. You have no coverage, so you'll need $75,000. Does this make sense? Why does this benefit make sense to you? The next video will explain how we can help protect your children's education. The recommended amount is $50,000. You have no coverage, so you'll need $50,000. Now, does this make sense? Why does this benefit make sense to you? So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, to recap, your final expenses are taken care of, your income is protected, your mortgage is taken care of, and your children's education is taken care of as well. Now, if this makes sense, if this all makes sense to you, you've taken a big step. As of today, you've taken an important step to being properly covered. So, Mr. and Mrs. Smith, do you understand your coverage? Do you see the need for their coverage? Does this coverage make sense? Do you have any questions about your coverage? Because I'm here right now and I can answer any of your questions that you may have about your coverage. So I have one more question for you. You have two options. You have option A and option B. Option A is your final expenses, which is based on the rate of inflation. and everything else is as I have explained. Option B is your final expenses with partial inflation, and everything else remains the same. So you have option A and option B. Which option would you like to go with today? Great choice. I'll need your driver's license, your doctor's name, any medications that you're taking. That includes over-the-counter, birth control pills, your multivitamins, any medication that was prescribed to you in the last couple of weeks for any particular reason. Maybe you had your teeth removed or whatever it is. I need those as well. And bring your checkbook while you're there.